Good morning, everyone. I kept thinking about you guys, about how you wanted me to videotape my warm-ups. So I finally am doing it. And so I'm about to go run on the treadmill. This is my little mini gym at the house. And I'm too wimpy to run in the cold, so I'm just gonna run in the treadmill. And I'm gonna do the warm-up that you guys wanted me to show you. I usually take about 10 minutes-ish to do a warm-up. My basic purpose of it is because I want to make sure that all my major muscles are not only warmed up, but that you have enough blood flowing everywhere and not just start, cold running. I know we usually do that when we're outside, but, for when you get older, you gotta take more precautions so you don't injure yourself. So this is what I do. Basically, I don't know whatever you may like, but like I said, it usually takes around 10 minutes. So I'm gonna time myself, and here we go. I've never done this before, so this is weird. So pardon any bloopers or anything that I might do. Okay, so here we go. So I usually, let me take my glasses off. I usually start off with jumping jacks for about a minute or so. I usually count to 50. So 6, 7, 8. That's a nice quick way to start, get your heart rate up a little bit, slowly but surely. That's about 15. And so it just it's kind of like running, but not running. And it just gets you starting to warm up. You don't want to stretch while you're cold. It really is not good for you. You want to do what probably you've heard is called, let's say I'm 30 right now, what's called dynamic stretching, which is movement. Let's see, that's 40, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dynamic movement, meaning you start moving to get the blood flowing. Swimmers, we're gonna do swimmers 10 times each way. So we're going backwards. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then twist the trunk. Try to isolate the trunk, this part right here. So you might want to bend the knees just a little bit and just reach with your fingers like you're grabbing something. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swimmers forwards. You're warming up the shoulders, the arms, the chest, the back. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now you're gonna warm up your sides. Reach up and out, up and out, up and out. You wanna just reach, almost stretch your toes if you have to, on your way up. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I like to do what is called like jump squats or basketball shots, whatever you want to call them. It's basically squat and then a little jump. Squat and a little jump. Squat, little jump. Squat, little jump, like you're throwing a basketball shot. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From my soccer liking stretches, rotate your hips. You want to open your hips, especially with running. You want to open your hips because they're a big integral part of the running process. You want to get that nice and warmed up, especially to prevent any problems with your quads and your hamstrings. So just kind of rotate your hips, open them up. Okay, that's 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you want to do side lunge stretches. It's kind of like a side lunge, but you're holding it for like 2 seconds. You don't want to hold it too long, like I said, dynamic. You want to keep moving because your muscles are still kind of cold. So you kind of just bounce. Make sure you don't go beyond your knee. So you use your elbow as a stopping point to protect your knee. And you just want to stretch out those groin muscles. You're basically trying to go 360 all over your body. That's 4, 3, 2, 1. You want to go and kind of stretch 360 degrees all around your body. Now I like to do, for the hamstrings especially, right here, it's Frankenstein steps. You kick with your legs straight. This is getting your hamstrings nice and fired up. Kind of like Frankenstein steps, goose steps, Nazi steps, whatever you want to call it. But basically, it's kind of like working on your hamstring butt area. So all this constant movement is getting your heart rate up, warmed up, your blood circulating. Say 4, 3, 2, 1. Now that you're nice and warmed up, you can kind of stretch, but don't hold it too long. Again, keep it dynamic. I like to do a sumo kind of squat. My daughter calls it a poopy squat. And basically, it's to open up the hips, the hams, the groins. So you kind of rock back and forth. Rock back and forth. Be careful with your knees. Like I said, use the elbows as stopping points and support points so you can hold yourself. If you need something to hold on to, find something to hold on to. Okay? Especially when getting up. When getting up, make sure you bring your knees together and then slowly come up. You don't want to get dizzy for being down. Okay. Now now that I'm warmed up, I can start stretching by touching the toes. You can start working on your calf muscles by stepping. Stepping. Okay. I usually count every exercise around 10 counts. So that's what I'm basing it on, give or take. It's almost also like a feel thing. Okay, now you're gonna step back, step back, and again, step. Again, dynamic stretches. You don't wanna hold the stretch too long because you're still kind of cold. You're now moving, so you're only giving your muscle just a little bit of a stretch at a time to give it time to acclimate, and you don't want to tear anything or cause anything to give you aches and pains, especially when I'm 48, so I need to do this. Okay, so this is going to be kind of hard to show. Let's see. Down in a downward dog position, take a step forward, okay? And then almost like a, what is it called? A warrior pose. This is a warrior pose. This is great to stretch here, your quad muscle, and just bring balance. I always like this because it brings balance. And then from here, count to 10 seconds approximately. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down to a runner stretch. Again, try to keep it limber and flexible. You don't want to overstretch. It's just warming up the muscles. Okay? Warm up the muscles. All right, and then step back. Bring out the other leg. Again, warrior pose. Count to 10 seconds because, I mean, really, of all the stretches that you're doing, 10 seconds is good because you're giving it a lot of variations of what you're doing. And then down to a runner's pose. This is opening up your groin, opening up your hips. Almost like bring the back leg hip down a little bit, and then bring it back up, down. And it's working on that side hip area. I'm not going to give terms because I don't know them, actual anatomy terms. I don't remember them right now. Okay. So bring it back. Now walk in your legs, and again, careful going up so you don't get dizzy. Lastly, I get down on the floor and then butterfly stretch. You want to put your feet together. Let me see if I can go back a little bit so you guys can see me. Butterfly stretch. Bring your your elbows to your knees and kind of like push them down. Push them down. As you're bringing it down, again, slow movements just to open up and wake up those muscles. And see if you can get down every single time. Breathe. Every time you move is a breath. Every time you move is a breath. And it's just waking you up. Wow, I'm sweating right now. Bring your legs forward. Touch your toes. See if you can cup your hands around your midfoot area. If that's too much, just work yourself down. Grab your knee, your ankle, whatever. And with each breath, you keep going down a little bit more. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. And it's a little bit, every time you go down, you'll notice that you're getting farther and farther down. Okay. Now back to your feet. And lastly, take those quads, and then if you want to hang on to something, just grab onto something. Make sure you're not flying your legs out. Straight knee down, okay? Straight knee down and grab your foot, okay? Straight knee down. If you can, let go and grab with your other hand. That'll work in stretching your chest in the front. And also working on your balance, see? Balance, balance. Okay? Hang on to something again. Bring your same leg and put it on top of your knee. You're now doing a standing pigeon pose. If you have to hold on to something, hold on to something. And then bend your standing knee down like you're sitting, almost like you're sitting, okay? And you're really stretching the back, gluteus, butt area, okay? It's a standing pigeon pose. It's great to stretch out the butt. Okay? Now, that same leg, bring it back. Now you're going to stretch your IT band. You stretch up and out. Up and out. You must be stretching all that side area. Okay? Count to 10 seconds. That's all. Up and out. And then the other side. Oh, that one's good. I'm stretching all this side rib cage area. You'll feel so much lighter when you start running. Now we'll go on the other side. You have to hang on to something. Well, I don't have anything here. I have my imaginary something here. Okay. Again, not having the knee flail out, have it straight down with you. Okay? If you need balance, use your hands as a counterbalance. Once you grab you gotta hold up your balance, then take your arm and grab that same ankle. And that works in stretching out your chest. Okay? Now, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that same leg. This is a great balance working. You take that knee, the same ankle, and put it in front of your knee and rest it, and then sit on it. It's a standing pigeon. Woo! See? It works on your balance. Standing pigeon. Okay? It works on stretching your butt and outside hip area. 4, 3, 2, 1. Your calves, your standing calves should be a little bit burning because you're working on your balance. Then bring that same leg behind. You work the other IT side and stretch up and out. Not just to the side, just up and then out. Up and then out. 4, 3, 2, and make sure that your hand is on top of your knee, your ear, not like in front of you. So it's almost like a ballet move. Very graceful. And then the other side, arm on top of your knee, your ear, up and then out. You're stretching IT bands and then also rib cage area. Up and then out. Okay, that was 15 minutes. Got happy running then. Bye.